What's up, Siniki Giant? Welcome to my mini vlog at last. The sun is out and it's a bear months. So it's September 2 and you know what that means kung mag-bear months. Christmas season is almost here. Actually, this is already Christmas season because for us Filipinos, we start Christmas when September or the bear months enter. So yeah, this is such an exciting month, and hopefully, September will bring us blessings. But anyway, we're not talking about Christmas season yet because this September, I think we are celebrating Teachers Month, starting this September until October 5. So yeah, let's talk about or reflect about teaching and my own experience as a teaching. As you all know, as a teaching, as a teacher, as you all know, I'm out of school already. So I stopped or I quit my job as a teacher sa high school like 2 years ago. Though the dasigrin, no, before or weeks before the pandemic. Um, Actually, it's not planned nga mag-pandemic nga mag-resign ako during the pandemic. But it was a long decision na hindi lang siya pandemic, ma-resign ako. Quitting a job or leaving a job is not an easy decision. So, leaving the school was not an easy decision, but there are circumstances, there are factors which somehow hasten my decision to leave the school. And as I've always said, when I make a decision, I make sure that I don't regret. And so far, I have no regrets leaving the school. So yes, and yeah, Teachers Month. If you ask me, I miss teaching. I miss teaching in a sense that uh, the interaction between the student and the teacher, my interaction with the students. Actually, when I left school, I never stopped interacting with students. If you say within the classroom, syempre, physical no nga classroom, wala rin because I'm out of the school already. But the interaction with former students, with the students sa school at present, so I always interact with them. Napalid ang karaton. So yeah, more or less, I don't miss teaching because I believe, pageant lang, I believe that teaching goes beyond the classroom. As I have said, until now, I still communicate, I still get in touch with my former students, and now some of them are my friends already. I still interact with students from the school itself because last uh, last month, sa previous month, I facilitate theater. So yeah, I don't really miss teaching, and that's a fact. I'm happy that I'm out of the school and I get to do whatever I want. I get to teach whatever I want with such freedom. And now I'm happy doing it. I'm happy doing it with former students, with students, without, you know, distraction, without pakialam, from the higher up or from the administration. So yeah, I am my own boss, and at the same time, I love what I'm doing, and that's enough for me. So yeah, I don't miss teaching. Uh, what I'm what I love about teaching, what I love about teaching is, of course, the opportunity to change the students' lives in a good way. And I hope as a teacher, I somehow influence, I somehow um, get the message across No, and somehow I change students' lives or people's lives for the better. I hope. So yeah, that's what I love about teaching. Interacting, being with students, imparting knowledge, um, teaching values to students. Yeah, and of course, imparting my own skill, my knowledge, about stuff. And I'm really happy that, especially being a class advisor, being a facilitator, no, I am happy every time that I see students doing stuff that I teach them. And up until now, I'm having this team, my former students sa club, and I'm happy that they get to do the things that they love to do, their interests. Yeah, somehow I was a part of it, and I am being a part of it. So yes. Um, I've always been, I always say this, the reasons, the factors why I left school. Because honestly, if there were no reasons, enough reasons for me to leave school, I won't really leave school or high school. Yeah, I'm not really getting into gruesome details, but yeah, it's actually for my mental health. So that's the one of the reasons why. Mm. What else? Do I have a plan to go back to teaching? I want to tell you some. It's a story time, no, and I somehow believe that this is the reason why I can't, or probably a decision I made, no, on not going back to teaching anymore. My documents, my files related to the academe were all uh, ano ginanayan. Yeah, this is what happened because I kept all my documents, my files, my TOR, my diplomas, my certificates sa balay, Kanday Lola. And then I transferred them bigya sa Igwag. No? And I was thinking syempre tanan ko nga mga properties no rin ko ibutang. I didn't know, I thought that these files or documents are okay because the folders dyan sa shelf, and I didn't know nag-uran, no, and actually some of my books and the documents, so dyan ko sa shelf ano, and then nag-uran siyempre na nabasa, and then naanayan. So lately did I find out no nga sa likod na gali may mga anay rin, so I thought it was just okay, but when I took out the folders from the oh my god, wala. Only half of these documents ang files ang okay. So, yeah, I wasn't able to save all of them. Perhaps some certificates, but the entire documents, they were, oh, beaten. Uh, they were eaten by the termites. So I wasn't able to save them. And so I thought, it's probably a sign that I better stay here and do the things that in the magikinahanglan. I mean, okay, so my documents were gone, and these are just physical papers. And what I realized about that is these documents, these pieces of paper, don't really matter. I mean, they're just pieces of paper. I mean, when I found that it was, oh my god, I wasn't really that shocked or oh my god, I have to retrieve them or what will happen to me. It was just a realization that these pieces of papers are not really proof that you know you are winning or you will win in life. the drive, the motivation that you have inside is what really matters. I mean, if I teach, I want to teach, but 'di ba? These papers, these certificates. I mean, in the end, they were all garbage. So Tilad, I am just still happy. No, the passion, the drive is still there. My interest to teach, my desire to teach is still there. And wala siya nadura kang ginanayan ng aking ng mga documents. So yeah, and I think it's a sign that we aim simply, and we just have to, hindi man nga wala kayong kita ti desire to achieve things. Ako, I have I have desire to achieve something, but not really that materially. No, it's not something tangible rin. No, it's not something no nga you'll make these certificates, these diplomas as proof para lang mag-succeed ikaw sa kabuhi. And at 40, I mean, kadya, they really don't matter to me anymore. And I'm happy nung whatever desires, whatever drive, whatever motivations that I have, then, no, tilad, I still have them, even without these pieces of paper. So, yeah, the question that I still have the desire to teach. Of course, I always have the desire to teach. Not in the classroom, not in the four walls of the classroom, but in a wider, to siguro, nung nga scale. So, tilad, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No, wala man ti presence kang students, but there are people that I know want something from me. Want something from me. No, a little bit of knowledge, I think. So yes, and I am very much willing to share them. So yeah, that's it. Those are the questions about me, my perspective on teaching and what being a teacher is. And I hope that vlog, this time I'll give you an idea of what I think about these matters. So thank you very much for listening, and see you next time.